Hey little cuties, Demi Bobemi here, and welcome back to another video. This is a speed build video, obviously. So I feel like it's been a while since I've done a video. Like, I've had some videos that I made a while ago and just kind of like took my time like editing and posting them. But I am recording this video right now. I don't know, life has just got real busy real quick. It feels like it's slowing down, so that's good. Anyway, as you can see, this is a spa build, and if you don't know, I live in Japan. Japan is probably one of the most inspiring places I've ever been. I've not been too many places, but Japan is cool. It's a very cool place. I really love to explore all of the temples and shrines, and that's kind of what inspired me for this build. So I've modeled it. Is that correct? I don't know. Anyway, because when you drive around, you can see these traditional like old homes. They must be, I don't know, hundreds of years old. I don't know. They're like gorgeous. Sometimes I see homes that I'm like not sure if it's some sort of like historical building or not. Like, they're just so gorgeous. So that's kind of what this was based off of. Now, I've never been inside of a traditional Japanese home that's like super, like, I don't know, what is that, like the Edo period or something? I've never been in a house like that. I've only been in temples and shrines and stuff, so that's the only real experience I have to base this off of. And just kind of stuff I see when I'm driving down the expressway. Anyway, I think they're gorgeous buildings, and Japan is not like super into like spa stuff. I don't know how to explain it. So if you don't know, public baths are a thing in Japan where people get naked and hang out in a bath together. So I haven't been to an onsen yet. I'm still a little bit nervous, being the American that I am. And they're basically these just giant hot tubs is what they are. Most of them are on natural hot springs, I think. You can find some that, like, you can get, like, private rooms and stuff, but those aren't, like, the natural hot springs. And it's, like, this super, like, it's, like a public pool. Like, you have to, like, shower and, like, bathe before you get into the water, or, like, the onsen. And, I don't know, it's this, like, whole thing, like, how, I guess in, like, not like they don't do it in Japan, but sort of like Western societies, it's like, ooh, after work, let's go get a beer to relax. Here, it's like, go to the onsen to relax. So I think they're really into their sort of like relaxation, sort of like well-being thing here. Anyway, which would probably explain why the spa day pack seems to be very East Asian inspired. But that's kind of what I was going for, is sort of like a very like Japanese influenced build. Spa day is probably one of my favorite packs. I don't really use it all that much, but I think the items like in the pack are absolutely gorgeous. Also, I finally found a build that weird pebble flooring works in. I always look at it and I'm like, man, what can I use you for? And I finally found it. I'm like super stoked. Anyway, as you can see, I've done 2 massage rooms, or like put 2 massage like tables in, and then like the 2 massage chairs for like foot massages, a sauna room, and then because hot tubby, the onsen thing is like, you know, I mean, obviously onsens in Japan because I just said that. Anyway, so I put a hot tub in, anyway, is the point I'm trying to get to. I feel really, like, rambly today. Anyways, so, that's what that is. So I wanted to have sort of, like, the onsen type thing going on. obviously bathrooms, because your Sims have to go to the bathroom way too much, I feel. And then I wanted to put the incense in there, like, for sure. I burn incense in my home all the time, like almost daily. It's ridiculous. There's actually a bar that we go to pretty frequently that she happens to be like my main incense supplier. Like, I don't know why. Her incense is like super cheap. It's just like regular old incense. She doesn't make it. She just has it at her bar. It's only like 100 yen, which is like kind of ish $1 American. So it's like super cheap. Anyway, so that is that's it. That's the story of this build. It does get way better. My favorite part is I'm just call it a backyard. I guess it is kind of a backyard, isn't it? It's sort of like this back section. I really am kind of regretting using that see-through fence though. I really do love the fence, but I'm thinking like how like not private that is. I don't know. Anyway, so I put also these bamboo trees, bamboo, I don't know, whatever. These bamboo things. I always see those too, and I'm like, where am I ever going to use you? And a Japanese-inspired build is quite the place. So yeah. And this back, like, yard area, I guess, is probably my favorite. Because that's where you can go do yoga with an instructor, and there's places for meditation back here, and I think there's like a small seating area kind of where your Sims can get like refreshments or whatever. I also really like this little pond back here that sort of has a little bit of a path. Like, obviously the path does not go anywhere, but I don't know. I just think it's super cute. And these rocks, I don't know. I was feeling like my landscaping game was on point whenever I did this build, which was actually kind of a while ago. Anyway, so, real fun though. The screenshots, I don't know what I did to the settings. So I always talk about this mod, but I have, MC Command Center, which really lets you customize your game. Like, so much. Like, you can choose like ridiculous things, like your Sims don't have to have a romantic relationship with each other to like woohoo and stuff. Which isn't like super important for gameplay. But I feel like it could add a story element. Also, with the mod, you can do like free will with woohoo, or free will trying for a baby, or free will proposing marriage, and like that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know, it just adds a whole lot of elements. There's like it's a whole thing. If you aren't into mods, I feel ya, but if you are and you don't know MC Command Center, check it out because it's my jam. Anyway, so I've messed with so many settings on that, like I don't know what happened, but I've changed some setting that I always forget about. Where when my Sims are doing any sort of like exercising, they, for some reason, they prefer to do it naked. So for the screenshots for this, all of my Sims that are doing yoga are naked. And I thought it was like really funny, that my Sims were just, I don't know, doing yoga naked. I don't know. It's just fun. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just gotta get adjusted here. What am I doing? Oh, I was like really feeling the like terrain paint and making sure that everything was like super, I don't know, fancy schmancy or whatever. Also, I haven't never really used these like wall modern waterfall things, but I feel like they work so well. Like, I really love this build because it sort of has this like traditional yet like modern vibe, which I'm like super all about. And then of course there is the bar in there because you have to get your drink on. And then all of our little meditation areas back there, I kind of wanted them in like strategic spots. I thought that would be really fun. And then here's our like little seating area. There's like little incense, a little drink plate, platter, whatever. This is actually like super nice. I'm actually super proud of this build. I kind of wish I could visit it. Also, there are, what do you call those? Speakers. There are speakers everywhere. Playing. What on earth happened? I don't know if it was my dogs or something else, but something just made like a crash in the background. That was really scary. So, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm pretty convinced my house, my apartment, is haunted. So every little noise freaks me out. Okay, getting all jacked up. But that's another story for another time. This entrance area, I really love too. I don't know, sometimes like, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I like have really good like flow with my builds. Like sometimes like they just turn out like really well. Other times they don't turn out so well, and those builds don't usually get videos. So I don't know. There are a few builds, like if you check the gallery under my name, that like I have never made a video on and probably will never make a video on because they're not my best work. But I think this is like really cool. This is actually in my parenthood world. So my main character, I always forget her name. She, like the mom, her parents are like kind of like rich. So I imagine they'll probably go to this like fancy schmancy spa. Anyway, we're at the screenshots. So you guys go ahead, enjoy those. Enjoy the yoga screenshot. And anyways, if you guys have any comments, tips, tricks, or suggestions, oh my god, my mouth is watering. I am so sorry. Suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you little cuties in the next one. Bye!